Wow, you guys still can't hear me. Okay, wow, that's crazy. Okay, my bad, y'all. I have been moving and doing stuff all day, so I'm a little tired and discombobulated. I unmuted one thing, didn't unmute the other. That's my bad. As you guys can see, the dojo is rearranged around. We recently got our carpets cleaned in the house and some more stuff, so I have been running around like a chicken with my head cut off for the past however long it's been, and it's been for a long time now. You feel me? Shout out to my man Jamie Rodriguez coming with the super chat, the second super chat of the night. What's up with the my G? First and foremost, my guy says, when are superheroes dropping in real life? That's probably going to be a fat never, man. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I would love for it to, but do we really want superheroes in real life? I mean, I think it would be like The Boys more than it would be like the MCU. Like, just saying. My bad on that, not having the audio and stuff at the beginning. I'm not sure what's going on. But we should be all good now. The intro music would be better if it included a montage of Sensei and Battery suiting up. Just saying. That would be pretty lit. I'm not going to lie. That would be pretty awesome. I need that. Sound check? Yeah, my bad. That's my bad, Mary Sue. And Jamie with the audio? Yeah, that's my bad, you guys. I appreciate you both for letting me know that the audio was messing up. Hopefully everything is all good to go now. I was talking for like 5 minutes. Just to myself. We already got supervillains, I think. Oh yeah, I think we got supervillains too. And not every supervillain has superpowers. You feel me? I think only the superheroes have superpowers. Well, no, I guess No, because villains are just villains, and then super villains are the ones with powers. So I take back what I said. I take back what I said. Um, Hold on. Let me close this door right here. These crickets. Man, them crickets was chirping, I'll tell you what. Um, but yeah, let me know what you guys are most excited to see in tonight's episode. I am ecstatic about episode 3 for She-Hulk. I've been having such a great time so far with it. Let me know what you guys are expecting to see tonight, and let me know some of the questions that you might have from last week's episode. And let's chit chat a little while. We got about 9 minutes before the episode uploads onto Disney Plus, and then we'll be watching it, doing our group watch, and then we'll do a review of it, so on and so forth. Because that is how we do things around here. Yo, I forgot to plug my fan back up, and your boy is about to be sweating bullets right now. I might have to open this up and hear them crickets chirping. I've literally been working all day doing stuff, yo, running around, going to Lowe's, going here and going there, doing a little bit of everything. So I'm just hoping I don't fall asleep while I'm sitting here relaxing, right? Okie dokie, artichoke. So, with last week's episode, we saw some pretty amazing things. If I do say so myself, we got introduced to a lot of new things, some timeline things. Wolverine was introduced low key in last week's episode, as well as them actually talking about Tiamat, you know, being like just sticking out of the freaking earth. Because that is the thing that we were all saying, like, why hasn't this been talked about yet? Why don't we know anything more about my guy Tiamat being just like a complete humongous person sticking out of Earth that nobody was talking about, and we finally saw it in like a BuzzFeed article, basically, I guess is the best way to say it. And, you know, it wasn't anything like... It's an Easter egg, and Easter eggs are sometimes great, and sometimes they're not great, right? And I think that one was actually a great one, because it was like, bro, we're out here getting it in. We're about to see... My bad. We're about to see some crazy stuff happening over here. And I'm just hoping that this week's episode is better than the last 2 episodes that we've had, because although they've been good, I have been waiting for a little bit more oomph-ish, kinda. Well, not really from the first episode, because that first episode, I didn't like, when we saw them fighting, that was pretty cool, and I didn't think we were going to see that. But hopefully with this week's episode, when we're introduced to whatever character we're introduced to, don't know if this is going to be the week that we're going to see Megan Thee Stallion be introduced, but we talked about that on a news flash this week, is that Megan Thee Stallion is going to be in this show for whatever reason, for one reason or another, but she is. So what do you guys think is going to happen with that? Who do you think she will be, and all of that good stuff? I definitely want to know what's going on. Kuj, what's up with that? How you doing? I hope you're having a good one. What do you think of this phase? I actually like this phase. I'm not gonna lie. I like the phase because I mean, even before it came out and let us know, I've kind of always considered this phase the reaction phase, for lack of better words. You know, I've always looked at this as, okay, these are the events after the crazy saga that was the Infinity Saga, right? Like, that entire saga was just crazy, and so much stuff happened that even if you go back and watch our initial... Hey, thanks for another super chat. Much love to you, Jamie. Always coming through and dropping that mad love. You know we appreciate you so much here on the channel. But to continue, Kuj, I think that this phase is amazing, and I've always been waiting for... I've kind of always been waiting for that reaction. That's kind of what we wanted. Like I said, if you go back and watch our review for Avengers Endgame, it's like, whoa, I really hope that we get to experience and find the things that are going to be happening. Like, see how people react to it. Not just the people, but also different governments of the world. We kind of wanted all of these things that we've been getting in one way or another. At least for us, from Marvel Bros, we didn't want to just jump straight back into the action or just straight back into another saga or whatever the case may be. We wanted that second to kind of take a breath, get our feet like back under us, and then experience from that point on, right? But one thing that I'll say, Kuj, is that the issue came from COVID. Like, we didn't get like, if we would have just kept going with this phase as it was after like right after Endgame the way we were supposed to, like, nobody would have anything bad to say about Marvel at all. That's just it. But we had 2 years of isolation and people just kind of waiting for things. And then the first piece of Marvel content that we came back to was Black Widow, which was a flop and was terrible. And then when we have WandaVision, that was good. That was a really good show. It started us off on the right path. And you know, we've just kind of continued through that direction. I'm just hoping that once we get into phase 5, that's when we really start ramping up again and start building all the characters and whatnot. So, yeah. My guy Jamie Rodriguez says, Wong solo movie or She-Hulk solo movie? I think I want a Wong solo movie because I feel like Wong has the capability to be in everything and just like we could just be watching his show, and in his show he deals with Nova, Captain Marvel, She-Hulk, Daredevil. You know what I mean? Like, he's just dealing with every single type of person that he could be dealing with possible. And I just think that makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? So I would be down for a Wong solo movie because I just like Wong a lot. He's hilarious. Mary Sue says, so I rewatched Incredible Hulk tonight for the first time in 10 years. Abomination gets more character development than the Hulk. It's kind of funny. Yeah, and that's kind of wild. And that's another reason why when people be like, oh, I miss this Hulk, it's like, bruh. I don't, I mean, I do, but I don't, you know what I mean? I miss the bruteness of him, but I don't miss him not being anybody and not really mattering or even having any type of character development whatsoever. You know what I mean? Like, there was nothing for him. But the MCU, and the only reason we haven't really been able to get the Hulk in his full Hulkness is because Universal owns the Incredible Hulk. Like, that's the only reason. And I think they own distributing rights or whatever. So even if Marvel did make a movie, Universal would still distribute and get the money. It's a more ridiculous deal than the Sony deal, like the Disney Sony deal that they have going on, right? So that's ridiculous. But like I agree, Mary Sue, though. Abomination does get crazy character development, and I think we can all agree that Abomination is a crazy awesome character just in general. And then what is his name? Tim Roth in real life, I believe. Tim Roth is a goat when it comes to acting and just a lot of the different things that he's done. I don't know if anybody has seen Lie to Me, but that shit is banging. And he is in it, and he does a goddamn good job in it, too, if I do say so myself. And I do, mother. So, with all of that being said, let me know what you guys are looking forward to seeing the most in this episode tonight. My man Mike Davis tuned in. He said, let's go. I'm pretty sure it's the Wong episode today, so I'm pretty hype. Hey, I didn't even think about that. I guess this would be the Wong episode, huh? Because in the last episode, we saw the whole thing come out about Abomination. And he was with Wong fighting Wong. So I think it makes a lot of sense that would be like where we kind of pick up. So I'm pretty hyped for this episode now that you've said that. I was already hyped for this episode, but I completely forgot about that. So now I'm super pumped. Man, and just so you guys know, not only are we getting to enjoy She-Hulk's lovely goodness tonight, but we're also going to be checking out the premiere tomorrow at 6 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken, for The Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. It's going to be a 2-episode premiere, 2 hour, 10 minutes. It's going to be crazy. I have no idea what's going to be happening. I have no idea what we're going to be getting into, but your boy is excited and your boy is ready. I think it's Thursday, at least. So I'm pumped. Rumi said it's out and it's 34 minutes long. Hey, yo. Let's get the refresh going. Oh, this episode is titled "The People versus Emil Blonsky." Oh, all right, all right. I am happy. I'm excited. I hope everybody's ready to go. Let's get this going and then bust that open. Yo, so Everybody bring up your Disney Pluses. Everybody get to the episode. Don't press play yet, though. We're going to press play together so we can watch and experience it together as a super family, okay? So everybody get it together. Everybody get your popcorn. This is your time to go tinkle because we about to get it in and we about to get it popping, okay? Hey! Yes, sir. Ooh, my man Jamie coming with another super chat. All right, we're about to look at that right now, Jamie, my guy, coming through with the crazy love. Here we go. Bow. Okay. All right, everybody bring up the episode. And the way we do our watch parties around here is, of course, we cannot just have the entire episode up willy-nilly the whole time. It don't work like that. Unfortunately, YouTube will come with the ban hammer. So what we will do is, like I said, we'll all bring it up together and then we'll press play at the same time. I'll give you the sacred countdown, and then on 3, we'll all press play. And then we'll watch the episode together, talk about it and stuff during the episode. I'll show it periodically. I will show some of She-Hulk like this. You know, you'll see some stuff pop up periodically like that. Showing a few scenes and a few slides or whatever you want to say. And it will also be muted. So just make sure that you guys all have your Disney Pluses up and running. And we are about to get it popping. Jamie says She-Hulk will set up Abomination in Thunderbolts. I agree with that 1,000,000%. Okay, now, let's get it, okay? Hovering over the episode, the sacred countdown is about to begin. On 3, we all press play. 1, 2, 3. Oh, snap. Okay. Previously on She-Hulk. There we go. Yeah. I'm having a lovely time. And if you guys didn't know, tomorrow we will also be doing our After Bros after show where we will be talking about everything that happens in this episode of She-Hulk. So I hope to see you guys there at 3:30. I think we'll probably do it. Maybe if we're doing that for sure, 100%. I'm not sure, but we might be. And if we do, that's what time it'll be at. After Bros after show. All right, let's get it. Oh, she's furious. Yeah. What? Oh no. I didn't know it was still up. YouTube, I'm sorry. Yo. 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 the hell is Wong doing, yo? What's happening? Yo, I love it. I love it. That was probably my favorite fourth wall break that we've had yet. Sneaks, welcome to the chat. Sneaks, I hope you're having a good one. I hope you have your popcorn ready. We are about how far are we into this now? We are 3 minutes and 33 seconds in. Yo! No shot! No shot, they're talking. Yo! I love it. I love it. I love that. That was awesome. Four minutes, 10 seconds. Oh no! I don't know why so much keeps showing. I'm sorry, YouTube. It's not my fault. What? Yeah, he's lame. Yo. Oh, a shape-shifting light elf from. Oh, snap! Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. Oh! Bruh. What? He was about to just get up and out of there. We're getting so much like world building right now. fire. Damn. So he just sucks. Yo. That's the elf. That's the elf. Bro wears square ties, if I'm not mistaken. I swear that every time I've seen him, he's only. Yo. Yo. She tried, she grabbed her cape and ran off. No, objected by the Revengers is crazy. Oh, they got brought in a movable cell. That's crazy. Look, his seven soulmates. Everyone thought this guy said cellmates, and they were all trying to say it was gonna be the Thunderbolts and stuff. Hilarious! I was rolling when I was just watching people's videos talking about how he said seven cellmates. Nah, bruh, soulmates, fam. Bruh. Hey, yo, they all old ladies. bro. We got millions of questions. Ah, yo. Oh, bro's not about to show up. Ah. Nah, I wanted to hear Wong's whole spiel. I wonder if that little bit of Meg that we got is all that she's gonna be in this. Pugliese. Pugliese. Is that bruh's name? Bruh, she's a menace. My guy is a real one. I wonder what type of government hierarchy power. Yeah, yeah. Yo, that's lit. He looks pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, she's actually a damn good lawyer, though, right? I really would love to see her going up against Daredevil. Lawyer v. lawyer. My guy was like, deuces. Hey, plain and simple, baby. That's from the comic books. Mafia hit gone wrong. What the hell was that noise she made? Uh-huh. What the fuck does that even mean? Pugliese is a crazy name. But this is not a man of reasonable intelligence. Damn. I wonder if we're gonna see the real Meg the Stallion. There she is. I was gonna say. Nah, the eye is crazy. The eye is crazy. Ah, nah, son. I wonder how much money she got paid for that. My guy is a guy, bruh. Do people not see Abomination as a Hulk? Because he is a Hulk. Bruh. The quality of the show for a television show is insane. Oh, wait. Yeah, I was like, yo. Uh huh. Oh. 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 Damn. He hit her hard as shit. Wait, who is that? Oh! Oh! Drive away! Boss is gonna be mad. I'm furious! I can't believe the episode's over already, bro. That shit was 27 minutes. Goddamn! Oh. Yo, that was a good episode, yo. We got a lot of Emil Blonsky, and I loved every piece of what we got from him. Oh, yo, look. Let me know how you guys are feeling about that episode. Wong is giving me anxiety. Facts, though. His wives, yeah, Emil's wives were wild. Oh, a full frontal on Disney show? Yeah, that was crazy. Hi, what's up with it, Chris Devins? I hope you're having a good one. How you doing, Chris? What was your favorite part of the episode? Boss? I know, right, McLovin? Who could it be? Doctor Doom? Whoa. No! No! Nah, fam. Nah, fam. That's crazy. Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Nah. Hell no. Nah. Nah, son. Nah, son. That was crazy. Nah, son. Nah. Bruh. Hell nah. That shit was crazy. Talk about unexpected. That I don't know, bro. Bruh, I don't even know what to say about that, yo. That was insane. That was insane. That was insane, bro. I don't think I was. I was not prepared for that at all. Bro, what? Remy said Meg's part was dumb. And then that last part happened, right? Mike says, I love how Wong straight up dipped out when they tried to tell him he broke the law. Like I said, well, I must go. Bro, that's the strap. That's the strap all the way. Koosh says it was an alright episode. I liked it. I had a good time. I had a fun time. OMG, I forgot there's a post-credit scene. Yup. Punisher says they were definitely talking about Kingpin when they said boss gonna be mad. That's what I thought, Punisher. That's the first thing that I thought as well was Kingpin, but then I also thought of the power broker. So I don't know if Kingpin is going to be the power broker because they said that they might retcon it from being Sharon Carter. But if they don't retcon it, then I would like that. You know, Sharon Carter being the power broker wants to figure out what's going on with her or they or him. And then I also see what you're saying though, because that's immediately what I thought of too, is because Kingpin is the guy that wants to know everything, right? Mary Sue says, why would Marvel make anything else when they could be making more of this? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a good time with the show. I know people are gonna have issues with this. I know that 100%. I know people are gonna have a lot of problems, but I had a good time with it. Why was she getting it? Yeah, she was getting it. That was hilarious. I thought they was about to go ham for a second. I thought she was about to start lifting up the jacket and just like She-Hulk yams on the screen, like for real. I was like, man, this is insane. Remy said that song was her shit. No cap though, that really was her song. She was jamming. I'm so glad she did it as She-Hulk for real. Koosh says General Ross actor passed away. We're getting another actor. I don't know who. They're recasting him? I didn't hear anything about that. I don't know that as a fact, Koosh. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't heard anything like that at all. So I don't know. I can't speak on that because I haven't heard anything at all. But because what I'm pretty sure is gonna happen is that they're gonna have Valentina take the place of Thunderbolt Ross. And she kind of was even doing it before he had passed away as well. Koosh says, damn, I didn't know that, but would be cool to see his character return. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see his character again. I think Black Widow was the last time we were going to see that character, if I'm not mistaken. McLovin says, I feel like we're going to get the Daredevil cameo next episode. Well, we know that we know that there was 4 episodes released for not general public, but for like for reviewers to check out and watch. And no one said that they saw Daredevil in those 4 episodes. So it's probably going to be in episode like 5 or 6 that we get Daredevil. There is 9 episodes, if I'm not mistaken, of She-Hulk. So we can wait a little while. Koo says, I'm honestly just waiting for Daredevil. I'm so glad he's getting the recognition he deserves. Facts. Daredevil is a GOAT. Netflix Daredevil show was goated as well. So I'm juiced to see that, and I'm really happy that they're bringing a lot of the actors back, and they're trying to actually keep that. They're going with a soft reboot and not a hard one. I just love that. Punisher says we better finally get Daredevil next episode. Like I just said, the first 4 episodes were released for reviewers, and none of the reviewers really talked about Daredevil being in them. So I think it's safe to say that we're not going to see Daredevil until probably episode 5 or 6. 5 or 6, yeah. I'm thinking 5 or 6 is going to be where we see him at. Koosh says, isn't he the Red Hulk? Yes. But I don't think they're going to have the Red Hulk. I think Abomination is going to be replacing Red Hulk on the team as being the Red Hulk. Like, the Abomination will be the Red Hulk, you feel me, of what's going on. I'm pretty sure before he passed away, they may have had plans to do something like that. And they could do, I mean, it is like, you know, the CGI with the Red Hulk. So if they wanted to, and the estate, you know, for him, if that, I can't think of his real name, but if what is his name? Hold on. The actor that played General Ross, what's his name? General Ross, MCU actor. William Hurt. Yeah, rest in peace to William Hurt. But William Hurt, they could use his face for the Red Hulk and just do like the voiceover type of thing or whatever. But I don't think that's the kind of vibe that Marvel is going for. And I think that they would probably recast a Red Hulk altogether and not have it be Thunderbolt or Thaddeus Ross, or just, you know, changing it to be Abomination altogether, because people love Abomination and he was already in the MCU, so you don't have to worry about adding another Hulk, etc., etc., etc. Especially because adding so many Hulks at one time would be crazy. We would definitely have to get the agents to smash. He will be the Red Hulk and never change back, so they don't have to recast or anything. I mean, but they still have to use the dude's face and they don't have to use his voice. But they could use his voice, and I don't think that's possible. I just don't think that's going to happen, though. Yeah, they never even got close to introducing Red Hulk, so I don't think they'll do it now. I think they could have I think it's something that could have happened. But I think if we do see a Red Hulk, I don't think it'll be Thaddeus. What if they, like, changed Abomination into Red Hulk? That would be wild. Koosh says having Red Hulk would be so dope on screen. Yeah, facts. That would be pretty lit. I'd be vibing with that. For sure. He already filmed for She-Hulk before he passed away, so he will be in She-Hulk, I believe. Nah. I don't think that's I'm pretty sure you just made that up right now. I'm just saying, but I don't think that I've not heard any reports like that at all. I haven't heard that at all. Tharupathy, what's up with it? I need Red Hulk or Rolk. Yeah, 100%. I know everybody wants Red Hulk. But I just don't think we're gonna see Red Hulk. At least anytime soon. And if we do see a Red Hulk, I think it might be like a multiversal Red Hulk or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we might see like a regular Red Hulk. And then once again, the Valentina is taking over for Thaddeus Ross in the MCU as well. So like they kind of already wrote him out, because he's at the beginning of the Black Widow movie, but at the end of the Black Widow movie, it's Valentina that comes and recruits her. So I think they might just call the team the Thunderbolts in honor of Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think, I don't think so. This was a really fun episode. Who do we think was the boss? Those thugs at the end. Kiwi! What's up with it, Kiwi? Where you been? Where you been, Kiwi? We've been looking for you. We've been looking for you, Kiwi. Always good to see you in the chat, though. Much love to you. I hope you're having a good one. I'm happy you enjoyed the episode. And some of the names that have been dropped in the chat so far were Kingpin. And I forgot everybody else because that's what I was thinking about. Kingpin, possibly Sharon Carter because she might be the power broker that bro's talking about. Someone said Dr. Doom, I believe. But I'm leaning more towards like it being either Kingpin or it being the power broker, who, as far as we know right now, is Sharon Carter. Kind of wild that they just like ran 10 feet ahead of her and just got in their car and just like didn't even drive off, just sat there and had a conversation. That was wild. I was like, what the why aren't they driving? So dope indeed. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Mary Sue says William Hurt was actually about to be in hot water or over alleged sexual misconduct, but he died the week it came out, so the story got buried. I doubt Disney will reference him if they don't have to. You know what? I remember that, Mary Sue. I remember that. And that story definitely didn't go anywhere, yo. It definitely didn't go anywhere at all. And it's understandable as to why it didn't. But I agree with what you're saying, though. I doubt that we'll see, a William Hurt reference, so to speak. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't. That's just not been something that anyone has even talked about or like, you know what I mean? So I think it might be pretty. I think we might be on the road to either see Abomination becoming Red Hulk for whatever reason. Like, I don't know if he might get injected with Jennifer's blood or something like that, or what. But I could see something like that happening, and then it just like change him or whatever. I don't know. Jessica Jones in later She-Hulk episodes as well, you think? Yeah. I think Jessica Jones is in. I think Jessica Jones, Daredevil, and there's another person are going to be in this. And then we also know that Jessica Jones is going to also be in Daredevil's show that he's going to be getting. So we got like a lot of dope stuff coming to us. Ed Norton as Red Hulk? Nah, Kiwi, that's crazy. I'm ready to see an update on Hulk going to Sakaar. I would be surprised if we see anything about that in this show at all. Not even gonna cap with you, bro. So don't get too focused on that, because we might not see a book into that, and we might not see anything go on with that. One thing that I really loved about this episode is how it was really like honest and in your face about basically everything. You know what I mean? Like, kind of being like really letting you know like what's going on. Like, oh yeah, we know all of you guys hate the MCU, which is the freaking most ridiculous term I think has ever been created. But, and then of course every dude ever almost every like nerdy dude is like, bruh, this show is attacking our manhood. And it's like, that's kind of the point of the freaking show, my guy. You feel me? It's kind of poking the jokes at the things you guys are saying, because it's lame. Because the stuff you say is lame, fam, and they know how you feel. And I like that they actively, like, I like stuff like that, bro. I like when it's aware of what's going on. I know people be like, oh, it's too aware or whatever, but I'm not. I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe to that belief of too aware. I like it, yo. If there's people complaining and bitching about shit and they call it out, I think it's hilarious. No matter what type of show it is, no matter if it's Rick and Morty or if it's She-Hulk, my guy, I think it's freaking hilarious. And the writer of Pickle Rick episode from She-Hulk, and the writer of the Pickle Rick episode from Rick and Morty is the writer of the show for She-Hulk. So maybe that's why I kind of like this show as well, because she's kind of on point with the humor that Rick and Morty has, especially if you like look at like the episodes that really focus heavily on Summer. Like, you know, they make it a lot of, they make it the point to that they're like obviously making the quote unquote toxic masculinity a humongous joke amongst everything, because it is well, to me it's a joke. At least, like, I don't think, like, I just think that I think everybody just chill out when it comes to stuff like that. So that's why I loved seeing the YouTube video of the dude talking about it, like, yo, you know, keep your characters or whatever, you feel me? Make your own stuff. I just like that. I like stuff like that. I think it's hilarious. And I can't wait to be on TikTok and just the internet tomorrow with everyone being so furious that they were called out by the show. Because that's how cliche they are. They're so cliche. Y'all are, a lot of y'all are so cliche that the show already knew what was going to be happening before y'all even did it. Like, that's vision. You feel me? That's vision. I think it's hilarious, yo. I think it's hilarious. I think it's a dub. And like I said, I can't wait for the internet to be in an uproar. Or there's going to be two things. There's either going to be in an uproar or them motherfuckers going to be silent because they didn't like getting called out. So we going to see what happens. But other than that, the episode was really dope. Wong was a dub. I honestly think I like Emil Blonsky, his character, like, so much more than I think I like would have remembered, you know? But also I like Tim Roth. I like that actor. He's freaking dope. He's a dope actor, like I said at the beginning. So just being able to see him in his element, in his vibe, I liked it. It was chill. It was dope. We got to just see him be himself. And the rehabilitated part of everything, it just added a nice little swagger to everything, if that's the words I'll go with. You know what I mean? It added a keynote that I don't think that we were even really looking for like that. But the fact that it was there, it made it better, right? I wasn't expecting my guy to Hulk out or anything like that or be crazy. I was expecting what we saw from it, and I had a good time with it. I think everything was good decisions that they made, yo, to be completely honest. Kiwi Kirby says, I've been super busy. How have you been? Yo, I've been super busy too. I ain't even gonna cap with you. I haven't been able to go live the last couple of days. Because we were getting our carpets clean in our house, so we had to get that done, and then I had to change the room around as well, because I had to take everything out of the whole house, but then put it all back, and then we like redecorated low key in the house and in the dojo as well, as you can see, and different stuff like that. So it's been a long week. It's been a long week so far. And then it's my wife's. It is Remy's birthday tomorrow now on the 2nd. Her birthday is on the 2nd, and today is technically the 1st now. So it's going to be her birthday mañana, and it's going to be a vibe. We about to go chill out. We're going to be watching, we're watching freaking Spider-Man No Way Home again in 40X, because she wanted to check that out. So we're going to be checking that out. We're going to go to Fresno, get some food, crunch and munch, vibe out. It's gonna be a dope time. So I've been busy. I've just been busy too. We got these damn kids been going crazy out here in these streets. Terrible 2s and crazy 8s at the same time. I don't think anybody asked for that. And then, you know, we got our little munchkin as well, the youngest Brovinger. Koo says, has the Hulk and Abomination always controlled their transformation? No, that's something that took a lot of. They actually both achieved being able to do that in a similar way. But for at least for Emil Blonsky, he had a lot more time and a lot more solidarity to actually practice those breathings and the meditation and all of that stuff, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. As to where Bruce Banner Hulk, he didn't have as much time as Emil had, and then he went about controlling his anger. I mean, he did control his anger for at least the first half. the first half of the Infinity Saga until we get to Age of Ultron, right? Like after Age of Ultron, that's when Hulk really starts to take the wheel more, and Bruce Banner takes that back seat as to what's going on. But after we see, for at least for Hulk, he combines his things in Endgame. In the 5 years between Endgame and Infinity War, and that's what he was talking to She-Hulk about at the beginning of the episode when he said him and Tony were there. So that's how he was able to join those, and then he controlled his transformation the same way that Blonsky controls his transformation, and that's by a lot of meditation. What was Jessica Jones' powers? I didn't really get into her show. I'm pretty sure she just has she's basically a super soldier without having any serum. Like I don't know if she's faster necessarily, but I know 100% sure that she's stronger and she's more durable. Kiwi says Jessica Jones will most likely be the final end credit of this show. I wouldn't mind that. I think it would be dope to introduce her and Daredevil in the same episode, kind of like how they introduced Wong in this episode, or maybe like introduce Daredevil in one episode and then in the next episode introduce Jessica Jones the same way they did with like Abomination and then Wong. Mary Sue says, do you think the inhibitor is enough to actually contain Abomination, or is it just for show? I think that they think it's enough, but I don't think it really is, for one. And for two, I still am not against that this is all a big ruse just to get him out of jail from the head lawyer at JLKH, who is actually probably working for either Kingpin or Valentina or both of them, let's be honest, right? So that would be a really dope post-credit scene at the end, is to see the lawyer from JLKH that hired She-Hulk be talking to someone and be like, yeah, you know, we kind of did everything that you asked of us to do, and then it turned, and then we see that he's talking to Kingpin, because I mean it's right up Kingpin's alley to have the DA or someone in the DA's office in his pocket, especially something like GLKH. So I think that would be really dope, and that would be a nice little interconnect with everything, to be like, oh, he got She-Hulk hired here so he could know more about her moves so he could attack her better. I would love all of that. Not in the show. I'm ready for a project announcement. I'm not sure what you mean by that, brother. Tristan says, what's up? What's up with it, Tristan? How you doing, G? I hope you're doing well. Love to see you back in the chat. Punisher says, I can't believe they brought the Me Too movement in this show and a guy said I'd smash. I loved that. I thought it was hilarious. I thought all of that was hilarious. It made me crack up because it was just throwing it in the faces of those motherfuckers, right? I'm done. That post-credit scene. Yeah, the post-credit scene was crazy. It was funny. Yeah, for sure. I took the red pill, Andrew, in alpha male strategies a long time ago with these women I took the red pill, Andrew, and alpha male strategies a long time ago with these women. Best decision ever. Bruh, if you're single, then I don't know how true that is. The Real Sneaker says, I'm back. What's up with the sneaks? How'd you like the episode? Back and I better. Tim Roth is credited as a regular, so we probably get him every episode. Ooh, that's dope. That's dope. Impersonating a judge is only 60 days in prison. That seems a bit short, doesn't it? It does seem a bit short, but I think it might have to do with her having to pay so much back or something like that. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to subside it, or maybe it's different because she's an alien. Maybe, laws could be different now, like with shapeshifters and shit like that just exist. Sneak says, I really would love to see this as an ongoing series. I love court shows with some humor, with superheroes and villains running amok in the city. I can just imagine the strange legal issues. Yeah, I agree. And I would love to see some type of crossover with that. Like, Like, like get this and then give me this character doing these fucked up or these messed up things and making these bad decisions, and then have to see She-Hulk come through and help them out later on. I think that would be a big dub. I think that would be a big dub if they did something like that. Oh, okay, it's new now. I never even heard your thoughts on the Wolverine tease in the second episode. How did you react to that? Yo, it was dope. It was dope. I didn't see it at the initial time. Hey, shout out to my guy Jamie. My guy Jamie coming through with another super chat. My guy said, kind of weird place to end the episode, but still fire. I agree, but it was I agree with that. It was weird, but it was still fire, and it was funny. Okay. So I never even heard your thoughts on the Wolverine tease in the second episode. How did you react to that? I love the Wolverine tease, but I loved them mentioning Tiamu even more, to be completely honest, because I don't think we're gonna. I honestly don't think we're gonna see Wolverine for a while, baby. Like, I don't think we're gonna see Wolverine for a while. So I think it's the best to give us little Easter egg like that so they can keep building stuff up, and then it lets us know that the X-Men have been existing in the background of the MCU. That's what type of Easter egg it was. It was like they hid Wolverine in the background of the show to show us that the X-Men exist in the background of the MCU. So I liked it. I liked it. But like I said, I like seeing the little thing about Tiamut a little bit more, because it's the first time we've actually got anything that is like validating those events. This show, to be honest, this show so far has been the only show to validate everything that's happened in Phase 4. Like, this show has literally talked about everything from Spider-Man to Doctor Strange to Captain America, Iron Man, like everything. So I have no doubt in my mind that the further and further and further that we get with this show, and the deeper we get into it, the more connective tissue and build up for the future MCU we will also be getting. And that's something that I think is something to be extremely excited about. I mean, you guys hear me say it all the time. What a time to be a nerd. Like, could you imagine, like, the things that we might be able to get from this show? Like, I think it's insane. All right. Free Andrew Tate. Hey, look, I've never even listened to Andrew Tate, but I'm just going to say real quick that the fact that bruh got deleted off of everything and then had like their bank accounts frozen might be single-handedly the one of the most terrifying things that has ever happened. Like, because they already did it to a president before, and we was like, okay, whoa, that was crazy. But it was more like, okay, my guy did almost cause like an anarchy riot to happen. So, I mean, I guess I kind of understand, and you feel me, it's whatever. But with this one, I was like, bruh, Andrew Tate, like, everybody just banned this man universally? What has he done? And I still don't know, because I don't really give a fuck. But I'm just like mind blown. I was mind blown off of that. Keep him locked up. Real Sneak says, about the Me Too, why wouldn't they? That's all some people been doing between shows, complaining about Me Too, legitimately. Like, everything ain't been the same since the Me Too movement. Alright, bucko. Alrighty. Tell me about how your ancestors did this. Can we appreciate that a wizard portaled into a law firm and people didn't even get out of their chairs? No, I really loved that. The biggest thing that everyone was worried about was when Emil turned into Abomination. Like that, the transformation got the biggest rise out of literally everybody. Nobody even flinched when they saw the portal open up because everyone knows that's how things get down. And I'm pretty sure the Sorcerer and I would be very interested to know where the Sorcerer Supreme does lie. Like where does he lie when it when it comes to that? Like where does he lie when it comes to government agencies and all of those things like that, etc., etc., etc. Show was great. It somewhat reminded me of Night Court, where they had strange court cases. With She-Hulk, can have strange cases based on things happening in the MCU, like that case with the shapeshifter that came from Asgard. That was an Asgardian shapeshifter at that, which was like, what the hell? I don't think we've ever heard of, you know what I mean? I don't think we've ever heard of an Asgardian shapeshifter or anything like that. You know, like, is it like shapeshifting like what Loki does? No, because she's the elf. So I don't even know. Yo, when is the Ghost Rider episode? Johnny has a poster and some footage. Yeah, that's true. He does have a poster and some footage, and that footage actually also involves Wong, if I'm not mistaken. And I thought that was all the same episode, but it is not. So it'll be really interesting to see if we get to... I couldn't imagine. Could you imagine if we got introduced to Ghost Rider in the She-Hulk television show, yo? Like, that would be intense and insane. Love how when Wong finds out he can get into trouble, he's like, well, this is my cutest skadoodle. I can't help but laugh at that. Wong is the man. Yeah, Wong rocks. Anybody hating on Wong, yeah, they're getting perma-banned on the channel immediately. I don't know what the Me Too movement is. Well, you should Google it. I don't know. Yeah, you should Google it. Just give it a Google. What is the Me Too movement? I am shocked when Wong said, "I'm not gonna erase people's memories, not again." She-Hulk didn't say at the end. Wait, She-Hulk didn't say at the end of her sentence. Oh, even you were confused. Wait, what? I guess only Illuminati can arrest a wizard. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She says, "Wait, what?" At her. Yeah. I mean, I was meaning She-Hulk says, "Wait, what?" after her sentence. Dang, enter key near the quote mark key. Yeah. I feel you. I guess only Illuminati can arrest a wizard. I mean, technically in that universe, that's a different universe. I wonder if we have an Illuminati. You don't forget, the Illuminati was the app on Tony Stark's phone in Iron Man 2. Let's not forget that. Never forget. Never forget it. Andrew Tate, the GOAT, the double standards of men and women is crazy and unacceptable. Why believe the truth when the lie is more entertaining and Andrew Tate tells the truth? All right, bro. I don't listen to Andrew Tate, and I don't think I ever will. I don't think I could if I wanted to, but this isn't a Andrew Tate campaign rally. I do remember that. Yes. Isn't Iron Man a member in the comics? Yep. In the comic books, it's Iron Man, Professor X, Namor the Submariner. Nope, it's not Namor. My bad. Black Panther. No, I think Namor is in there. And Black Bolt. And it's another one. I don't know who the other person is. I can't think of it right now. Oh, Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards. Yeah, so Iron Man, Namor, Black Panther, Reed Richards, Professor X, and Black Bolt. That's the Illuminati in the comic books. So they did a pretty damn good job with the movie. Like, they still stuck like to a pretty good script because it had a lot of people in there. Black Panther rejected it. I'm pretty sure he still had some stuff to do with the Illuminati, though. I don't know if he just flat out rejected it. Like, I think he rejected it at first until they had to start doing the incursion shit, right? Because once they had to start dealing with the incursions, it was like, hey, bro, we gotta do all of this stuff now. Let's see. Let me see. I just want to make sure about that Illuminati thing we were just talking about. 182. Notable members. Here we go. Illuminati, great heroes with best intentions. Notable members: Black Bolt, Doctor Strange, Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, Namor, Professor X, and Black Panther. Yeah. Did I say Doctor Strange? I don't think I said Doctor Strange, but I knew Doctor Strange was in there. Who did I say instead of Doctor Strange? Iron Man. Okay, Black Bolt, Doctor Strange, Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, Namor, Professor X. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I just forgot him. The Doctor Strange movie was the first time I heard of the Illuminati as a Marvel group. Oh, okay. The Illuminati in the comics is very similar to how the Illuminati was in the movie. And like how they were talking about the incursions and all that type of shit. Like, yeah, all of that is pretty there. He later joined when Wakanda got attacked by Namor. Yep. I think it was by Namor. The little Easter eggs in the MCU don't mean much because in WandaVision they had John Wraith, the teleporting guy, and Atlantis Easter egg in MCU. And we know Namor. Wait. Because in WandaVision they had John Wraith, the teleporting guy. I don't know what you're talking about right there, Punisher. And Atlantis Easter egg in MCU, and we know Namor is not from Atlantis. The Atlantis thing was from like Iron Man 1 or no, Iron Man 2. Yeah, that was from Iron Man 2. So that was about that was about 12 years ago. So they didn't even have, I don't even think they had the rights to use Namor back then. So I think we can give him a little leeway. He was out for blood. Yeah. Facts. My man Black Panther don't play that bullshit at all. Never has, never will. Yes, I liked that episode. I thought it was a great episode. I had a really fun time with it. All the stuff that we learned in this episode was pretty dope. It was pretty great. It was pretty fantastic. John Wraith, the teleporting guy from X-Men Origins? Hold on, I gotta Google it. John Wraith. Oh, Will.I.Am's character. Okay, what about him? What about the little Easter egg in the MCU don't mean much because in WandaVision they had John Wraith? I don't remember them having oh, my bad. I don't remember them having John Wraith in WandaVision, to be completely honest. I remember them having Like the Easter eggs for like other people though. The fun guy. I don't know. Let me know what your guys' favorite part about this episode was. Let me know who you guys want the cameo of the week to be next week, because I don't know. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Well, no, tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we will be going live to do our watch party and review for The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. It does drop tomorrow for us at 6 p.m. If you're Eastern Standard Time, it'll be 9 p.m. If you're GMT, it'll be like 12 or 2 a.m. for you. So make sure you guys know what time that is for you, and we will be having our watch party and talking about that. And it's very possible that tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. we will be having our She-Hulk Attorney at Law After Bros After Show. Full spoiler review, talking more about the episode, breaking down a little bit more of the Easter eggs that we saw here and there. It'll be a lovely vibe. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are and opinions on this episode and where we're going in the future and all that type of stuff. And yeah. I wonder what her next case will be. Frogman. It's gonna be the Frogman dude. Kilgrave or something. What? He was just a small Easter egg in WandaVision, like how Wolverine was in She-Hulk. That don't mean much at all. Those small Easter eggs just let me know that the X-Men are far off. I mean, Easter eggs are Easter eggs for a reason. So I'm down for it. I love Easter eggs, and it makes me happy. Makes me happy, and I get excited for what's going to come in the future. Do you think the Defender saga in MCU canon is MCU canon? Because more than likely, I do believe it is. I think they'll probably make it somewhat canon, or at least a light canon, because we know they're going to be doing soft reboots with a lot of the characters and a lot of the stuff, you know what I mean? So it's very possible that we get like a soft reboot for everything. You realize we have two of the Doctors in Marvel, Kilgrave and Milo. I said Kilgrave as a cameo. Imagine he's not dead. Kilgrave. What are we talking about? Oh, from Jessica Jones, the main dude, Kilgrave, Zebediah, the Purple Man. I got you. Yes, bring him in. Is Josh Segarra's character anybody you recognize from the comics? He was so good on Arrow. Is Josh Segarra? Who the hell is Josh Segarra? Y'all just be saying these names like I just know everybody. Oh, okay. He was the lawyer dude, right? I have no idea. I don't even know what Brett's name is in the show. They ain't even got his name in the Pug. Yeah, Pug. Pugliese. Pugliese or something like that. Pugliese. Kilgrave died in Jessica Jones, so how are they gonna bring him back? Once again, I think it's because we're going with the light reboot, because this is how they're gonna handle the Netflix shows, right? It's safe to say that everything that happened in the Netflix show is from another universe. Like that's a different multiverse that doesn't really, like, all of the things that happened in that show did not all happen in the MCU. All of those did not happen in the MCU. So what they're going to do is the same way how we had the Doctor Strange from the other Earth or whatever, and then the Doctor Strange from our Earth. It's going to be like that, to where the stories are similar enough to where you can understand who this Daredevil is, and we don't have to go back and get another reboot or anything like that. We can pick off and keep a lot of the stuff that we like from the Netflix show and drop a lot of the stuff that we don't like the dumbassness that the show had. Iron Fist, for example. Iron Fist might not even exist in the MCU, but literally every other character from his show might. You know? So and then they're going to all exist on the same, like within the same realm of like, okay, no, yeah, they're still doing this. He still did that. That happened like that. But, you know what I mean? But all those other things that were crap that you guys didn't like from that show, we're not going to keep it. And we might change a few characters. We might switch out a few actors, you know? Pug is simply a guy who gets saved by Spider-Man and later just becomes friends with She-Hulk. That's right. The thing is, I feel like these shows are canon. They are not part of the same universe. It doesn't make sense to reboot these. Hey, you deleted it, but I still have it. The thing is, I feel like these shows are canon. They are not part of the same universe. If it doesn't make sense to reboot those characters, even if you look them up on Marvel Database, it shows they are a part of the same universe. Yes. It's gonna loosely be they're not gonna keep every single thing from the Netflix shows, but you might see like Daredevil's friends still be the same people and all that stuff, because even in, yeah, and they might do the same thing with Agents of Shield. I really want to get into seeing like a multiversal movie that's actually like, I want to see a movie about something that takes place in a 818 universe completely. And it's not like a movie about traveling the multiverse. It's a movie that takes place in an alternate universe completely. Like, that's what I want. I want that from the MCU. I don't know why, but I do. I think it would be dope. I want Iron Fist to return, but just actually be written well this time. Yeah, that show was ass. That show was ass, Kiwi. Iron Fist was ass. I couldn't finish it. Iron Fist was terrible, especially because of how great the other Netflix shows were. Iron Fist was terrible. The actor that played Iron Fist was not good in my opinion. The best thing about that show was Colleen, and she is supposed to be coming back in the MCU. And that's all that matters. I have no doubt that at D23 we might get a little bit more info. I hope so, at least. I don't even think he got a suit. I think he got a suit. I mean, who cares if he didn't? But I think he got one. He almost had one. I just didn't like that actor either, though. Imagine if they did something like CW's Crisis where they could literally reference anything. That's what I was about to say. That's what they're going to be doing, and that is what they've done. Like, that's how we have Spider-Man No Way Home, and that's how we had Patrick Stewart as, Professor X, because they're referencing all the other Marvel movies, and they literally can reference every other Marvel movie ever if they wanted to. Like, they could make Secret Wars, bring in the first Fantastic Four that we got and the other Fantastic Four that we got. We could see 7 Michael B. Jordans. One is Killmonger. One is the Human Torch. Another one as somebody, you know what I mean? Like, we could see We can see stuff like that, yo. It's not out of the realm of possibility at all to see like an Iron Man, to see a Tony Stark Doctor Strange or a Stephen Strange Iron Man, etc., 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 etc. Especially because we were supposed to be seeing things like that in Multiverse of Madness, but they just cut a lot of it out. Having Jessica Jones not kill Kilgrave is a big change, so that's why I think they will not do that and keep these shows canon. No point in rebooting or putting lesser street level heroes in a different world. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really matter because, like I was saying, yo, like, even if it's not in the same universe, they can still make it close enough to where it damn near is the same universe. So it doesn't. It's not a reboot. You got to know the difference between a soft reboot, a hard reboot, a reboot, because those are all different things. You feel me? A soft reboot is just like a refresh of the browser. You feel me, of your web page? Just like, okay, let's refresh this real quick so we can, because a few things ain't loading in. But a hard reboot, like a complete reboot, is like the first Spider-Man trilogy compared to the Amazing Spider-Man, and we're not talking about that at all. You know what I mean? Exactly. All three Hulks. I wouldn't be surprised if they make his son Red Hulk. If they change Scar to be Red Hulks or something like that, I just wouldn't be surprised. I forgot he was Johnny Storm. Yep. Eric Bananas Hulk. Eric Banana? Eric Bana? No shot they had someone named Bana play a dude named Bana. That's crazy. Eric Bana played Bruce Banner? That's crazy. It's insane. Eric Banana is crazy, Mary Sue. Eric Banana is insane. They're not the Netflix show is not 616 100%. The Netflix show is not 616. Agents of Shield is not 616 100%. But they could be like, "Oh, that was from Earth 615. That's why it's so similar." Or that's from Earth 617. That's why it's so similar. They could do something like that. But I mean, like the events of like the events of the Defenders, I don't think that's canon. I don't think that's like 616 canon. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't imagine that actually happening in the MCU. I can't. I'm sorry, that was some CW shit. I just couldn't see that actually. I can't see that happening in the MCU. And they do reference the MCU very heavily, but the MCU has never referenced the Netflix stuff ever. And that's the same with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They reference that shit heavily, but they have never reciprocated. Like, ever. So the Netflix Daredevil is like is from like Earth 671. But our 616 Daredevil that we're going to have is going to be very close to that Daredevil. Just like our Kingpin is very close to that Kingpin. But they ain't the same exact, like, same. And if they are the same exact same, then they're just retconned instead of rebooted. And a retcon is a soft reboot. So it's kind of this. That's kind of what I'm saying in the first place. Because there are going to be things retconned 1 billion%. 615 is where Emperor Doom is from. Yo, facts. Chris Evans, Captain America meets Evans Johnny Storm, or like in Robot Chicken when the actor from The Shield and FF things swap places. The two Evan characters. Yeah. Since also say, no, I got you. Yeah. That would be hilarious. I really want to see that. Or it would be dope if like it's like in that Susan Storm's universe, her Johnny died, and so she sees Captain America. Oh, or it's reverse. Like they like Falcon sees Johnny and thinks he's Cap, and he goes to him. Boom. Yeah, give it to me. Of course, the MCU would not reference those shows. Why would they reference? Why would they need to reference street level heroes fighting criminals and a heroine threat? Like, come on, they fighting Thanos in the MCU? That's a terrible. That doesn't even make sense. I'm sorry, but that doesn't even. That's not even a. They didn't reference them because Kevin Feige said from the jump that they weren't canon. That's why it wasn't referenced, bro. It has nothing to do with what you're talking about now, because we're about to get to the street level shit and the cosmic shit and the multiverse shit, and everything is going to be talking about everything. You know what I mean? Like we could see Wong in another movie and he be talking about She-Hulk and Daredevil because he's in their shows. So that doesn't hold weight, sir. If Johnny Storm got the serum, hey, that would be crazy. Ben Affleck as old man Daredevil. Now that's something I might pay to see. I think that might be lit. Like Daredevil talking to Daredevil, like he's Daredevil Beyond. Give it to me. That's a what if I want. Yeah, for real. Kevin Feige never said that they were not canon. Yes, he did. Even when Disney Plus was introduced, he said this is the first time that our television shows will be coinciding with the movies and what happens. Like, just go look it up. Just give it a Google or a YouTube. It's okay. It's okay. I know a lot of people don't want to believe it. A lot of people hold on to the belief that everything is canon, even though it's been mentioned multiple times that it wasn't. And that's why all of these other things got shut down and stopped, is because Kevin Feige wasn't the lead of them. So he was like, bruh, y'all are doing whatever you want in your shows and not even thinking about the impact that it has on the overall MCU that I'm trying to build when I'm the one that's, you know, the big daddy here. So that's kind of that, brother man. I was low-key expecting Ben to be in No Way Home. I was expecting it too somehow, some way, and I don't know how it was gonna be. I don't know if we was gonna get some universal talking or something, you know what I mean? To where it's like, oh hey, you know, like I don't know. It's a canon, just not the canon. Facts, and that's what the multiverse is all about. I know people don't want to accept it. I know everyone wants everything that's ever happened to all take place in the MCU, even though it wouldn't make sense because of the things that they do in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the fact that they introduce Terrigen Mist, talk about different things. Yeah, they want to bring back Quake. That's Daisy. But did you see how Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. end with, like, everybody going into the time stream and like, bro, that's not our, I'm sorry, bro. That's not our universe. It's just not. It's not our universe. And neither is the other one. Like, yeah, they use the quantum realm, but they use the quantum realm differently. Like, there's a lot of things that you can look at as to how they utilize, quote unquote, the magic system to do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, when they introduced Disney Plus, Kevin Feige's like main point of his disclosure was this will be the first time in the MCU where television shows and movies are actually existing together. And hey man, I want them to be the same stuff as much as anybody. You know what I mean? But it can't be like that. And it's okay if they retcon it. And that's what I'm saying is this soft reboot is because if they retcon the shows to actually fit the MCU, that's just a soft reboot. It's not a big reboot. It's not a hard reboot. They just retcon a few things, say that this didn't happen, but this did happen. All this other stuff is going on. People are still as brutal. All these characters are still as brutal. They've all kind of done the same things. You know what I mean? Like in our universe, in the 616 MCU versus the Netflix Marvel universe, it's still kind of coincide with one another, but it just exists differently. And I'm down for it. I'm not against it at all. I'm happy about it, to be completely honest. I love what we're doing. I love where we're going. I love that we're about to get to see all of this stuff get coincided or whatnot. Because I mean, like if you even look at Agents of Shield, they did way too much. They're like I think so. I just saw Kiwi say the Darkhold. Their Darkhold didn't even look the same as our Darkhold, so that's how you know that's not canon. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's a few things. It's a few things. We'll just have to wait and see. You know, like I think they had to change the actor that plays Foggy Nelson because I don't think he's coming back. I think there's a different actor coming back, but it's not like that didn't happen. It's just in the 616 MCU, our Foggy has always been whatever actor it's going to be that they choose, but his relationship with Daredevil is still the same as the Netflix and Foggy and Daredevil. I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense to me, but I know it's a lot of stuff and it's a lot of complicated things to understand, but it is what it is. But I hope everybody had a good time with today's episode and tonight's episode. I think it was a big vibe. Kiwi, love to have you back. Oh, wait, let's read your comment, Kiwi. Kiwi said, wait! Wanda destroyed the Darkhold in every universe. That includes the one in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? I don't know if that's been destroyed already. Haven't finished it. Oh, if you haven't finished it, then I don't want to really answer your question. But it does have a lot to do with Ghost Rider and what's going on there. But those are completely two different Darkholds. But the Darkhold may manifest itself differently in other universes. So I will say that the answer to your question is yes, the Darkhold in that universe was destroyed also, which would cause a lot of chaos. Because even when regular scientists just read the Darkhold, it just opened up their entire mind of everything. Like their entire mind. But yeah, so every single one came back. But as I said, I appreciate you all for tuning in and chilling with me today, watching this amazing episode because it was great. I loved it. I had a great time, yo. I hope everybody is, having a good one. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode as much as they could have. I hope we are all here next week for She-Hulk again. And don't forget, tomorrow it's very possible that we will be doing our After Bros after show for She-Hulk to be talking about all of the crazy things that happened in this episode. Full spoilers open, all of the good vibes. It'll be a lovely vibe. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Join the Discord if you ain't joined the Discord already. Follow us on the Twitters and Instagrams of the social media spheres. And don't forget to check out our website for the latest news, merch, and movie reviews, all coming from us. We appreciate you for all the love and support that you give to us. I had free time today and watched the new Dragon Ball movie. It was excellent. That's my closing statement. Yes, Dragon Ball Superhero is great. Dragon Ball Super Broly was amazing. I had a really good time with Dragon Ball Superhero. Me and my cousin went and watched it in theaters, and it was awesome. Mary Sue says, I'm sleepy, time zones suck. Yo, didn't even know you were in a different time zone than us. Not gonna lie. But we appreciate you guys for all the love and support. Join the Discord, all the stuff. See you tomorrow for She-Hulk After Bros and for the Lord of the Rings watch party at 6. Much love to all of y'all. Excelsior.